weapons. God, I'm just so like upset about the Final Fantasy series, like the direction that it's going. Eventually, it's gonna get to the point where Final Fantasy is just gonna be, you know, it doesn't know what it wants to be, you know, because right now, like if you look at 13, it didn't know what it wanted to be. Was it supposed to be a fantasy game? Was it supposed to be a sci-fi game? The world didn't make any sense, and it got bad reviews because of that. Characters were like boring as shit, you know, like Lightning, cool. It's a cool looking character. I'll give them that. Her as a character sucks. I hated that character. I thought she was gonna be like a really awesome character when her character design was revealed. I was like saying, oh dang, she looks hella cool. But then like kind of ruined it. I just wish it's back to Final Fantasy again. Yeah. And if you and Final Fantasy 13 2 gameplay was ever so slightly better, but the story still remained the same. It was like, what the fuck, man? Why is this game so boring? I'm okay with them not making an open world part, although that should come back, right? Mainly because it gives you a sense of adventure, right? And that's what we want. We want a sense of adventure. And that's what this game is doing, you know? It has this sense of adventure. Like, this part, you know? This makes me feel like, okay, so there's this whole world around and I'm walking around in it. But like in Chrono Trigger, you don't fight in this area. You can only fight what you can see. And I'm totally okay with that. Like they did this game pretty well. It's not the best game. It's definitely not better than Chrono Trigger, but it is definitely I'm enjoying this a lot more than Final Fantasy 13. Something that they still need to work on is storytelling, because storytelling has just gone down the drain. Yeah, no, okay, so if you look at Final Fantasy 13, like the thing is that the guy who created that character treated Lightning like it's his damn baby girl. That's what Final Fantasy 13 was. They treated her like it's his damn baby girl with big privileges. Well, that's a wrong word. Lots of privileges. A very privileged video game character. That's what that's what Lightning was. Oh, that sucks. It's okay. At least you don't have mice, you know, pooping on the floor. We caught 4 mice the past 2 weeks, and I hope that's it. We didn't have any mice problems after that. I really hope there's no more mice columns. One thing, like... they gotta get somebody that knows how to tell a story to make a Final Fantasy game. And that knows, like, how gothic fantasy is supposed to feel like. Because that's what I really enjoyed about Final Fantasy. Like the theme was very gothic, right? But, like, the character design, it was a little, very light, like, you know, gothic theme. Like, it was, like, kind of like a very vibrant and colorful gothic theme. Gothic fantasy, that's what I would say. That's what Final Fantasy was. Now it isn't. It's Final Fantasy 1 was like that, Final Fantasy 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very gothic fantasy. It shows it in the artwork too, like the concept art. Well, maybe not the concept art, but, you know, like one of those special character design things. Alright. Let's kill this thing again. Oh, damn it. Wow, that's what happens when you crit. God, I could keep farming this guy. Damn it. Oh yeah, yeah, it makes sense. Final Fantasy 3. I can see that. Please don't miss. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Damn it. For mobile devices, yeah. In fact, the remakes are all kind of like that. Come on! Come on! Oh, whoops! Healed myself instead. Okay. Okay, so let's think about it like this. What's a good example? What will be a good example of what I'm trying to, like a point I'm trying to make? What would be a good example? Okay, so what if it's like this, right? Like, the Warcraft games, all of a sudden, the direction went into, like, a sci-fi, right? And slowly, it just becomes more and more sci-fi. But the thing is, Mario knows exactly what it wants to be, and it's still successful. It's still a Mario game. It still feels like a Mario game. The world hasn't changed. But the problem is that they're recycling the same characters, right? Adding little new ones, little bits at a time. And that's fine. Oh, damn it. There's a freaking town here. I forgot about that. Damn it. I didn't have to go all the way back. Oh wait, no, you're not it. Or, you know, if... God, what's a good example? I can't think of one right now. What's a good historical game franchise? While I'm doing this, I'm like thinking about which game I should bring out in. Yeah, I guess Dragon Age. Imagine Dragon Age all of a sudden become more and more sci-fi. That's how I feel about the Final Fantasy series. Except Dragon Age, it's still in that same universe, so I can't really use that as an example. Or Dragon Quest, rather, right? Imagine Dragon Quest just starts becoming more and more sci-fi. It's like, what the fuck? The world is different, the art style is fairly the same, right? Ever since the first Dragon Quest game. The idea behind it is still the same. Like, you know... But every Dragon Quest game has been very good. I've never experienced a bad Dragon Quest game. Even the spin-off games are really good, like Dragon Quest Joker, Dragon Quest Monsters. They're all really good. I don't want to emphasize, I can't emphasize that enough. It's like, because it knew what it wanted to be. It's a Dragon Quest game. It's fantasy. It's supposed to. It could have easily says, "Oh yeah, it's fantasy meant this," but you know, because we think that's what Final Fantasy should mean. We're gonna make this a little more sci-fi for a Dragon Quest game. I'm pretty sure so many people, especially people in Japan, will be pissed if that ever happened. Well, the thing is, Star Ocean was always kind of sci-fi, right? Like it knew what it was supposed to be. Like, Star Ocean 2 was really good, and that was supposed to be like, you know, like a space cadet that was supposed to come out, crash landed into some planet, and that's what Star Ocean was. That's how Star Ocean 3 was. Star Ocean 4 was... Star Ocean 4 didn't know what it wanted to be. I'll give you that. Star Ocean 4 was boring as shit. I don't know about Star Ocean 5. I had never played that. I don't know if I want to. Because how bad Star Ocean 4 was. But Star Ocean 5, that was a game. Not 5. 2. And 3 was good too. I liked 3. The first one was... I guess I can say the first one was good. I barely played it though, so I don't really have a big opinion behind that. You know, I think... Oh, wow, that's how behind you were, Setsuna? Freaking level 18. Okay, you know what? I think it's time for you to switch out with this guy. But you know what I mean, right? Like, imagine, like, some... Oh, okay. Imagine Lord of the Rings just all of a sudden says, yeah, we're gonna take this into a little more sci-fi approach. Think about that. But then again, Lord of the Rings is still, like, in that same universe on all the games. All the... story, so I can't really... That's not a very good example. What's a good... Dungeons and Dragons, I guess? right? Like Dungeons and Dragons have like, you know, like Neverwinter and Dragonlance and what else? Oh damn it! Guaranteed evasion. Living Greyhawk. They were all like the same idea of a fantasy series. I'm not saying 7, 8, 10 were bad. 13 was pretty bad. But I don't, like, it's really hard for me to accept them as a Final Fantasy game. Oh, god damn it! You know what game is pure fantasy and explains sci-fi stuff like time travel through fantasy logic? Yeah, Chrono Trigger. See, that was fun. That is what I would accept. Like Chrono Trigger, it had sci-fi elements into it. It had modern elements into it, but it knew exactly what it wanted to be, right? It felt like a fantasy game still. It had all those elements into a fantasy game. It was just thrown in there. You know, not the other way around. It's not like a realistic scientific world that they just threw fantasy stuff into it. Yeah. This is just all just hoping for the RNG gods that we just hit this guy over and over again. Come on! You know what? I wonder if these have a higher hit chance. Oh, wow. For what? Like, using magic just happens to allow it to become just what it wants it to be. Alright, party. You go there, you switch with you. Arlan Atelier series is pure fantasy logic. Is it? I don't know anything about that. I think I've heard of the name. Was that also an anime too? I don't know. But as long as the world knows exactly what it wants to be, like, I'm pretty sure the people behind Final Fantasy 13, they just totally got lost because that game took way too long for it to come out. And they were like saying, yeah, we're gonna be doing this, that, and that, and I was like, cool, that's awesome, it looks cool, it sure doesn't look like a Final Fantasy game, but like I'll play it, and then I did, and I hated it. I saved, right? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I saved. Okay. Let's see how I can beat these guys. Okay, hold on. Talisman. I need something that prevents... No, being frozen. Was it Talisman? I'm pretty sure I saved. Oh, that's such a good place. No, don't freeze. Damn it. Don't freeze! Damn it! Oh, damn it! Oh yeah. I guess if they can't have like a game, like other Final Fantasy games to compare it with, like Final Fantasy 13 was just bad to me. Especially 13-3. That game pissed me off so much. It was so, like, it was so aggravating. Like, I just wanted to, like, punch something after I finished that game. Because that's how mad I was at that series. Okay, so what will prevent me from freezing? I need something that won't allow me to freeze. Is there a steel snowflake? What is it that I can do? I don't know what I'm supposed. Is there like a... No, there isn't. Oh, god damn it. What? Oh, you can... Oh, wait. Yeah, you can. Sprint Night? Is that what it was? Okay, hold on. Let's sell. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to sell these things. Because there's no, like, you know, there's no UI on the right side. Okay. So... what would allow me to be... something... it was called, like, Free Shield. That's what it is. Wow. Yellow Pine Flower. Twin Ginkgo Flower. I guess I'm gonna get that later on. Might as well get some of these. Oops. Which one's the Y key? Okay. You know what's funny about all the controllers from every manufacturer, like Sony and Nintendo and Microsoft and who else was on it? Anyways, that when somebody says, yeah, push the X button, right? It's like saying, which one's the X button? Because, you know, what do you call it? Nintendo's X button's the top face button. And Microsoft's X button's on the left. Nintendo's at the, Sony is at the bottom. And I swear there was one where it's on the right side. But anyways, those three is like saying, God, I don't know which one's the X button on. Which controller am I playing? So it's like, push X, and then all these Xbox people who's playing Nintendo or PlayStation, they're like pushing the wrong button. The Ice Fox also do a ton of damage. Yeah, it does. They do a ton of damage, but the problem is they freeze. So I need something that prevents me from getting frozen. Maybe I'll just come back to it. Maybe I'm not even supposed to fight that thing yet. Okay, I'll just come back to it. God, I've been at this for an hour. And I made almost no progress in terms of story. Because I just wanted to beat those damn foxes, and I have not even... I still can't. You know what else do you need to bring back as like armor? You skipped it too. Yeah, that part's... Those things are just too hard. Alright. I don't want to spend any more time on that. I spent an hour just grinding, right? And I made no progress. So what am I doing alone? I'm touching myself. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, after I finish this game, Deus Ex is coming out. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can finish it before TwitchCon. But it's okay, TwitchCon's gonna be awesome. No! Wait, what happened? Okay. What is going on, man? Do I know a game of Robocraft? I don't know. I've never played it. I've never seen it. I've heard of it. I've never... Other than that, I don't know. Damn it. Ow. God, look how far... Do you see that? Like, how far that guy just charges in? It's very fun game on Steam. Is it now? Maybe I'll give it a try. Like one of those like one-off type of days. Robocraft. Maybe I should write that down. I should write it down. Robocraft. Hold on. Robocraft. Is it free? Is it an early access free too, or? Because I'm not, like, I'm very picky when if it is an early access game. No, it's just free? Okay. So it's gone gold.